everyone, I'm Michelle from The Good Life, and today I am going to show you how to make kombucha. I had a lot of people ask me how to make it, and I think it's one of those things that I really need to show more so than just write down. So I'm going to be making a lemon flavored green tea kombucha today, and it's actually quite cheap and easy to make, which is great because in the health food stores it can cost anywhere from $10 to $17. Now, why would you want to drink kombucha? Because it is really good for your gut. It's going to get your gut nice and healthy by putting all those good bugs back in there that we deplete ourselves of through everything from antibiotics to stress and you name it. So, alright, the first thing you need kombucha for the kombucha, like I said, is some green tea, or you can use regular black tea too. I'm going to use green tea. I just like the way it tastes, and I've got about 5 bags of green tea to about a gallon of kombucha. So, got some boiling water here. I'm just going to pour that in. And I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of sugar, which is a lot, I know. But the longer your kombucha sits, the less sugar it's going to have. So I'll put 1, 2, 3/4 of a cup. And like I said, a lot of the sugar gets absorbed. So if you let it sit for, say, 5 days, it's going to be really, really sugary. But if you let it sit for a month or so, it's going to be a lot less. In the winter, it needs to sit for a month or so because it is cold and it takes ages. So I've got my green tea and I've got my sugar, and I'm going to stir it up just so that the sugar dissolves. And then I'm just going to wait until it is about a tepid temperature, so just mildly warm, so that we're not going to burn our poor little SCOBY. And that's it at this point, and I'll be back. Okay, so now this has been sitting for about half an hour, and it's just warm enough that I can touch it and not feel like it's too hot. Right, and the sun is starting to go down a little bit too, which means that it is going to start to go in my eye, but that's okay. I don't need to see too well. Alright, so I'm going to remove the tea bags from my brew. So I'm going to fish them out. And a couple more hiding in there somewhere. And they're gone. Alright, and so now what I've got my former SCOBYs in here. Now these are huge SCOBYs, as you can see, because they've been in one of these jugs. So it's pretty slimy and gross, but that's alright, it's fun. And we just put the SCOBY in there, drop it in, let her go, and then we're going to take a cup of the water from my previous batch, just a cup full, and then pop that in there. And now we want to make sure that we put some sort of protective lid over it, but we want it to be able to breathe. What I use is a cheesecloth, which you can get just about anywhere. Pop that on the top, and we're done. We just let it sit for at least a week, depending on how warm it is, but up to a month or so, or even longer. And then it'll be ready to go, and then we can talk about what to do with that later on. Thanks for watching.